Diego Maradona rose from street urchin to become a footballing god.
The world's greatest player receives the world's most important football prize.
But he was never to see out his later years, dying at just 60.
Maradona was not just taking cocaine, but he was drinking a lot of alcohol with the cocaine.
He also relied on a cocktail of pharmaceuticals to maintain his world-beating performance.
It was amazing that he could walk away from the stadium.
在马拉多纳年幼时，他的叔叔送给他一颗足球，开启了他传奇的一生。那是他人生中收到的第一个礼物，也是最重要的一个。
Tengo muy buenos recuerdos, una infancia que para mí fue muy linda, sin lujo, sin tener lo que muchos chicos tenían, pero sí teníamos libertad, o sea, teníamos campos de juego, teníamos calles que no eran con asfalto, así que se podía jugar al fútbol. Así que mi niñez fue feliz.
Diego, the young kid who comes through the shantytown and wants to, conquer the world through his talent in football, and who keeps going back to that time in the streets when he played football with his mates and wants to be that kid forever.
Mi primer sueño es jugar en el mundial y el segundo es salir campeón de octava.
¡Vamos! ¡Vamos, dale, Baruno!
For a footballer, Maradona not only looks unusual at barely 5'5", he's different on the inside too.
The fact that he was obsessive about it and played and practiced and practiced and practiced from being so young would definitely have shaped his brain. Our brains are plastic and they mold to the experiences that we have.
With Maradona, we see a player who had excellent ball control. He was renowned as being one of the best dribblers of a football in the world.
Maradona's incredible skills make him a target for midfielders and defenders. Injuries, and increasingly the use of painkillers, are becoming ever more frequent.
Part of the problem is that there is a temptation to use pain-killing injections and pain-killing prescription drugs to mask the pain. The after effects are worse because the injury has been exacerbated. Very quickly and very easily become addicted to painkillers because that's the way out, that's the only route that you have to get you back playing in front of the fans and the cameras.
Illicit drugs and alcohol are both disinhibitors and numbers. They numb pain. So when he was at his lowest and when he was feeling the most lonely and lost, that was an easy thing for him to turn to deal with that.
在那个年代，运动员并没有获得良好的对待，让运动员能迅速回到赛场上才是当务之急。哪里痛就打一针，致命的副作用成了庞大的代价。
In the very latest years of his life, he's turned to alcohol when he didn't have discipline or routine or rigor. And in the long term, alcohol's devastating to the body.
The big wake-up call arrives in the year 2000. Maradona has his first heart attack.
It's a very sad story. It was all self-destruct. It was all downhill.
His lifestyle and his habits were almost certainly a contributing factor. A man who'd had heart attacks, who was known to have other heart problems, who was taking agents that were contributing to this.
His drug addiction and his binge drinking, his binge eating was sad, terrible, tragic to behold.
Diego Armando Maradona aproximadamente a las 12 horas del día de la fecha. En la morgue del Hospital de San Fernando se va a realizar la autopsia.
One of the greatest footballers that ever lived died at just 60 years old.
Diego va a quedar como lo que fue, un pibe que jugaba la pelota que fue el mejor de todos.
If Diego Maradona had born into a different time, he would have been treated differently. He would not have suffered so much, he would have been better advised. And he would have not only survived, but he would have played many more games.